Hey, I told you that the most sincere form of flattery is imitation, right? So be flattered. Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys. Welcome to Drinkin with the Davies. I'm Ted.
And I'm Chris.
And I'm 51 years old
Tomorrow.
This is my twin, apparently, tonight. So, if you're under 21,
move along. What?
I don't do it like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you do? Move along. It makes it even funnier because my glasses are not meant for this distance, so I can't see us very well.
This roasting is brought to you by Wicked Weeds. Good evening, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. You guys can hear us all right. Let us know. Let's check in with everybody here. Carl's in the house. Donna.
Hi, guys.
Glenn B. Fleming. Do you believe it?
Hi, Glenn.
You should be in bed, bro.
It must be late there.
Yeah. Dan Holyfield. What's up, man?
Hi, Dan.
It seems yet. Oh, okay. He left a message here yesterday. Okay, well, welcome to the holy cow, we got a lot of comments.
Yeah.
Welcome to the birthday celebration, I guess. I think it should be good. Should be a good time. I don't do that.
I should have put a happy birthday sign up here or something.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's tomorrow, like you said. So no, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be going through one of my favorite drinks, the Jameson and ginger.
Yep.
But we do it the Detroit style way, right? Like burners.
Got it. Sorry.
I'm sorry to wake you.
Well, is there any other ginger ale?
Yeah.
No.
Canada Dry.
Not really.
Canada Dry is pretty good with it, but Burners is the staple.
So did you? I thought you were going to show off your birthday present.
Oh, I will. Be right back.
Everybody like my fedora today? He always accuses me of rolling my eyes. I think he's rolling his eyes right now. Anyway, we like to watch the show Hot Ones, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but it's where they interview famous people over a tray of hot wings.
Right.
And they go from a mild to an actual hot.
Super hot.
And
blow your hair back hot.
Ted and I like watching the show.
The best interviewer on the planet, Sean.
Sean's pretty cool.
He is the best interviewer on the planet. So when we hashtag this, Sean, you are the man. So
I finally broke down and remembered actually, and got him a couple of the sauces from the show.
Right. This is absolutely delicious. Los Calientes. And this is from Hedonist. Heatonist.
Heatonist. HEATONIST.
Oh, so good. This is so yummy. Finishes off super hot.
That one was pretty good. I'm not a huge hot sauce fan, but
flavors were so good. This one's from Detroit though.
That's why we got it, because he always thinks it's so cool. Da bomb.
The bomb. And
from Detroit.
It is lethal. This stuff is unbelievably explosively hot.
Let's just say that I hope it has a long shelf life, because it's probably going to last a while.
It tasted fine at the beginning, and then it slowly creeped in, and it was
for about half a second
devastating. Absolutely.
And then we spent the next 10 minutes trying to cool our tongues off.
We didn't even have that much of it. It was just, I don't know how they do it on camera.
I don't either.
Man, it's insane.
I don't either.
Are you going to be able to read?
No, I can't read.
You can't read any of them? There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you guys need to get a message out to us, I don't know what to tell you. Do it all in caps.
Carl says you're so cute.
Thanks, Carl.
Don't let Ted spill anything on the mic. Funny, man. You're really funny. Toast better be with Wicked Weeds Grub Rub, Carl says. We actually had somebody tell them that they're cooking a chili tonight with Grub Rub. Is that what they said, or spaghetti?
Sloppy
Joe's. One of our friends
ended up. Friends.
Yep. So they're I'm surprised they're not on this call, actually. But I'm going to go put these back in the fridge.
And I'm going to start with the drink.
I'm going to put it in our new fridge.
Yeah, we got a couple of new appliances. They all decided to take a crap at the same time. So
Happy birthday!
So tonight's drink is made with Jameson.
The best. What's up,
Triple
Damien?
distilled Irish whiskey.
It's so good.
I know we've done whiskey before. I don't know if we've actually done Jameson before.
We have not.
Sorry, I didn't think about doing any history on the actual Jameson company.
You guys can look that up. We can do it on another time.
I can tell you that it is made in Ireland. It says smooth Irish whiskey made the John Jameson way since 1780.
Retail on the bottle, I think, is $27, something like that up here. It's not too much. It's a good drink, though. I really like Jameson. A lot of people that don't like whiskey will drink Jameson, though, when they
It says it's a product of Middleton Distillery in Middleton, County Cork, Ireland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's one of my favorites. Damien Jameson.
Yeah.
Damien and I have had a couple drawing sessions with Jameson, I think. We've had a couple meetings over resin figures and all that. So
I'm just pre-pouring tonight.
That's that enough? Yeah, I guess. You make it pretty well.
I'll make yours just a tiny bit stronger.
Do you like it? Have you ever had Jameson?
Yeah, I've had it before.
Right. This should be interesting.
I'm not a huge whiskey drinker. It's not my favorite.
Rum.
But...
I know, like Carl. Why is all the rum gone?
Because Christine's here.
Because Chris is here. Yep. And Carl's in the audience. Yep.
And we're going to top that off with some Vernors.
Yep.
I might top mine off a little heavier.
One of the things about Vernors, too, if you guys drink Vernors, you know this, but once you open it, let it sit for a minute.
Yeah.
Because you will, the fizz just takes your breath away. It's quite a potent, but.
So, this bottle's already been opened. Do you think it's okay, or do you want to wait just a minute?
Yeah, I think it's all right. I think we're okay. Yeah. No, it's a real simple drink, but this is my go-to. This is what I normally have when I write and when I'm sitting down drawing or going through comic books and whatever. This is my drink at night. This is pretty much it. So
I have a toast for Ted for his birthday.
Oh, thank you, babe. Hopefully it's not. It's a roast, I know.
I've written a poem about your birthday.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Happy day when you were born.
Watch the mic.
Long ago on a sunny morn. The world rejoiced and the doctor said, oops, I dropped it on its head.
Thanks, hon.
You're welcome. Not too bad.
That's really good. Do you taste that little bit of coconut? Does it have that little coconut flavor to it?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, I think it tastes a little bit. The Jameson, for some reason, that mixture has a little bit of like a coconut flavor to it. I don't know why. But anyway, okay. So great poem, Donna. Thanks, Donna.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, Vernors.
If you guys never had it, you're missing out. And in fact, I took some down to Damien.
And I love how it's got the little, it's on the other side over here. The little Irish guy, I think.
Irish guy? No, he's German, honey.
Is he German?
Yeah.
A Michigan original. So he's Michigander.
Yep, he is.
That's what he is. He's got a green hat on. So, Vernors is the oldest surviving American brand of ginger ale.
Yep.
And it was first served in 1866 by James Verner, who was a Detroit pharmacist.
Yep. In fact, they named Verner Road after him. We live down there, not too far from there.
So, Mr. Verner opened a drugstore of his own in Detroit, Michigan on Woodward Avenue on the southwest corner of Clifford Street and sold his ginger ale soda at its soda fountain. Initially, Verner's was only sold via soda fountain franchises. In 1896, Mr. Verner closed his drugstore and opened a soda fountain closer to the city center to concentrate on the ginger ale business alone. On Woodward Avenue, south of Jefferson Avenue, near the ferry docks on the Detroit River.
Yep.
The early Werner's soda fountains featured ornate plaster lighting and ironwork featuring a V design.
Hmm.
And I guess there's still an example of that that exists at the Halo Burger restaurant in Flint, Michigan.
Really? I didn't know that.
I
That's
was
cool.
very impressed to find that out too.
Yeah. You remember we rode by Werner's, the plant, on the bikes. Do you remember? We rode past there in the evening that we rode.
When we did the
Yeah,
ride
yeah,
with
right
the
at night.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry,
I don't remember if it was night. It was nighttime
Yeah.
because the ride
Right.
didn't start
It
until
wasn't
like
lit up or anything.
it was. The ride was supposed to start at midnight.
Right. It was a bike ride.
A bicycle ride around Detroit. It was an all night ride, and it was supposed to start at midnight, but we didn't start until probably closer to 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because we were waiting for a police escort, and the Detroit Police Department's a little bit busy. So
yeah, it was good though. Good times. Better made potato chip. Anyway,
anyway, sorry, I lost my spot. Later, Mr. Werner also sold bottling franchises in other cities, requiring operators to adhere strictly to his recipe.
One of the things Damien was saying that the Werner's is actually better from up here. He said it's different.
It's different
it
in
tastes
other
different
states.
Down and it tastes different in Kentucky. When I brought him the stuff that was made from up here, he said it's different. It tastes different.
Really?
It might be the bottling. I don't know.
I didn't think that you could get it anywhere but Michigan.
Well, from what they were saying,
must not. Well, yeah,
they just
I
said.
guess.
So I don't know.
But every time that we talk to somebody, they're like, "Hey, bring us some Werner's because we can't get it here."
Jenny Friday says hello.
Hi, Jenny.
How you doing, Jenny? Everybody say hi to Jenny.
It was one of my coworkers.
Yep.
Her and I grow the baby pot plants.
Yep.
Anyway, Mr. Werner died in October 29th, 1927, and was succeeded by his son, James Werner Jr. Expansion continued throughout Prohibition. Just prior to the onset of World War II, Werner's built a 230,000 square foot bottling plant and headquarters encompassing an entire city block on Woodward Avenue, 1 block from the Detroit River.
It was a beautiful building. Really, really cool.
In the late 1950s, when the city of Detroit proposed construction of Cobo Hall and other riverfront projects, a land swap was negotiated, and Werner's moved its bottling plant and headquarters to the location of the old Civic Exhibition Hall at 4501 Woodward Avenue, incorporating many of the popular features of the old plant. Tours of the Werner's plant, old and new, were major tourist attractions.
Yep.
So it sounds like that new one was torn down and they built Cobo.
Yeah. I think
over top of it. The brand was originally sold as Werner's, Werner apostrophe S, but the apostrophe was dropped in 1959. And in 1962, Werner's introduced Werner's 1 calorie, which is now called Diet Werner's.
Yeah, never liked that. Like Donna said, doesn't taste very good down there either.
Really?
Danville. So it's interesting.
So cute. Oops. Well, never mind. I was going to show you my glasses show you that I really dressed like him, but I can't read with my glasses on. So, in 1966, the Werner family sold out to the first of what became a succession of owners. The company was next acquired by American Consumer Products and then by United Brands. The flagship Detroit bottling plant was shut down in 1985, with the local rights to bottle Werner's granted to Pepsi Cola.
Okay.
Sorry, kiddo. The Woodward Avenue plant was later demolished. The Werner's brand was purchased by A&W Beverages in 1987, which was in turn purchased by Cadbury Schweppes. Today, Werner's is property of Keurig Dr. Pepper of Burlington, Vermont, and Plano, Texas.
Really?
I didn't know that. And the flagship bottling plant serving Michigan is the Keurig Dr. Pepper bottling plant in Holland, Michigan. So that's what I had read that already, and that's why I thought that was the only place that it was.
Thanks, Jen. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jenny, for wishing me happy birthday. Thank you for everybody for stopping in too.
There's my glasses.
There you go. You look a lot better than I do.
Thanks.
I'm just saying.
Shorter than you are.
Sorry, you're curvier than me too.
Maybe a little.
I don't mind.
So since today is the day before Ted's birthday,
Yeah.
we're
My,
going to
my
talk
mother was in labor with me for 24 hours, so technically, I guess I'm
only 24 hours.
48 hours. I think.
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure
It was
on
48.
Tuesday he told me that he was already on the way. That it had taken like 4 days or something like that.
It was 3. I don't know. I don't remember it. It's a
Anyway.
long time ago. Are you yawning?
No, I wouldn't dare do that.
Damien. That's what's wrong. The Vernors here taste more subdued and less ginger. Maybe
Ginger like
maybe,
Schweppes.
maybe
they
that,
do. I
could
know.
be. Yeah, it is. My brothers. One of my brothers lives in Massachusetts, and they pick up Vernors when they come back here too. So it's it does taste different here though.
And I don't know if you guys noticed, but Ted's got his special 1971 vintage aged to perfection glass here that I got him last year for his 50th birthday.
Yeah. Thanks, hon.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm running a little low.
Oh. I suppose I can top that off for you.
Thanks, babe. You're awesome. Vernors is a great aid though when you're not feeling good, stomach wise and everything.
Vernors is a Michigan flu stomach ache kind of cure all.
It is the ginger, and it just whether you serve it warm or cold, it is it's an elixir. It really is.
Well, ginger is very good for your stomach,
right?
For digestive type issues and such. So it kind of goes to, I mean, probably the sugar isn't all the best for you. I used to like to let it go flat sometimes when I wasn't feeling good. So tomorrow will mark the 51st anniversary of the birth of my dear husband, Ted.
Okay. If you guys could see how many, there's like a page that she's got on here.
It's really not that long. I'm going to have to ad lib when I get to the end because I only got so far. He was born to Russ and Rita, who already had 4 children, Dave, Mark, Phil, and Andrea. Andy, being the youngest thus far, was 13 when he was born, and I believe 13. And according to Ted, she was quite the little mother to him. She was very influential in enrolling him in programs such as tap dance class.
You're going to so pay for that. You are so going to pay for that.
He grew up in a lovely house in an area of Northwest Detroit, which was close to Redford, Michigan.
Yes.
He attended Christ the King Catholic School through the 8th grade, and actually we discussed it last night. And for kindergarten through 2nd,
I was in a monastery for the first 4 years of my education in Holy Innocents Academy in Dearborn, Michigan. That's an education, let me tell you.
And as you can imagine, Christ the King was a Catholic school also. So, for the first 9 years of his education.
Yep.
Do it, dance for us.
There's no pole, and you don't have enough dollars.
He's never tap danced for me either. So
I've been tap dancing for you for years. For years.
He started high school in Livonia, Michigan, where he moved with his parents. While attending Livonia Stevenson, he enjoyed performing in the school's annual lip sync competition, which was called Putting on the Hits.
Oh my God.
I could ad lib a little bit right here. He was in it 2 years in a row and did 2 solo performances as well as group performances. And the first year he did a solo with a blow up guitar. And what was that song?
I don't recall.
They weren't both Billy Joel songs, were they? No.
It's Brian Setzer.
Summertime Blues. Okay.
Yep.
And then the second year, he lip synced with a keyboard, like finger synced with a keyboard.
That sounds really disgusting, but okay. This is before the internet. Thank Jesus Christ.
But, I'm sure there are still copies out there that exist.
The only one I know of.
I've seen them, but I don't know what happened.
Away, so,
I don't know what happened to the VHS tape. So we could never even see it anyway because nobody has a VHS player anymore.
Anyway.
But the second year he did a Billy Joel song. And the person who was in charge, the director or whatever, was so impressed with his keyboard
I play
skills
piano.
that he put like big mirror things up behind him so that people in the audience could see his
finger work.
Yeah. He later attended Schoolcraft College, where he was majoring in architecture. He has 2 children.
Yep.
Ashley, who's 26, and Aaron, who's 25. And both of them are getting married this fall.
Yep. Cheers.
So hopefully little grandbabies will be following.
Yep.
Let's see, what else can I say about Ted? He loves motorcycles. He loves comic books. He's a good dog dad to our little Calypso wherever she went.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he loves watches. Anybody wants to send him some watches, he would be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're speechless, huh? I know, right?
I am.
Once you stare at me, it's like,
I'm
God,
drawing a blank, guys.
I can't believe I landed him, right? Yeah. It's okay. We're just reading. Give me a second, guys. Just laugh it up, Fuzzball. So once you're off of here, you're done.
Oh yeah, he loves Star Wars.
Yes.
He loves Hellboy
Yep.
and Mike Mignola.
Yes. Love you more, but I'll pay anything for that video. I'm starting a GoFundMe right now. No, all I'm saying is you're not discussing it with any of my family members, Damien, at all. My sister, my brothers, not.
This performance was such a big deal around Livonia that some years later,
it is pretty funny.
He ran into some girl who came up to him and was like, "Oh my God, you're Ted Davies." And he's like, "Yeah, who are you?" And she was just like a huge fan from his putting on the hits.
So it's a big deal back
Solos.
then. I don't know, whatever. Livonia was a small town. Whatever.
Yeah, small.
Whatever. No big deal.
It was like 3 of the town that I grew up in.
It was basically before any of the other shows that came on with the lip sync shows that they had where you could win like huge money. This was like years before all that. And it was just when cable was starting and everything else. So it was fun though. It was a lot of fun. We raised money for It
was broadcast on the local cable station, wasn't it?
And that's why it was all over the place. Yeah. So it was kind of weird.
Damien.
Yeah. Good luck trying to find it, bro. Anyway, that was a long time ago. Anyway, you didn't mention any of my awards for architecture or anything else. Anything so I can get away from this.
Well, I don't really know what the awards you won were.
That's okay.
I do know because he had a drawing of it at one time. He did as a project a movie theater, designed a movie theater, and that won some awards.
They've since
but I don't know what.
They've remodeled it since it was so long ago, 20 years ago. But I'm just trying to get away from the tap dancing and the lip syncing stuff.
But I thought that would be really fun for all of you to know.
Yeah, it's great, babe. I don't think that Pete knows anything about that. Actually,
he does
none
now.
of the guys know. None of them are on here, so.
Well, they're probably on Facebook.
They're probably going to watch all the shit. Yeah, probably. I didn't think about that.
We're just getting the YouTube comments.
Yeah. Well, one of the nice things was that internet wasn't around when we were younger. I mean, that was,
that is true.
Powerful. Not to have it in our lives, but.
You guys would never recognize me when I was younger. I was very, very blonde.
Yes, you were. I like you as a redhead, though. I don't.
Thanks.
I met you when you had darker hair.
You did. You never knew me as blonde.
No, I don't think I would have. I would have dated you, but
I went through a divorce shortly before I met Ted, and I kind of wanted to get away from anything that reminded me of my ex-husband. So I tried dyeing my blonde hair that was too damaged to hold color for very long. So I wound up cutting it all off. I mean, all off, like flat top almost.
You look great though.
And I only have one picture of my hair like that. It's an old driver's license.
You're too kind, Damien. Ted is the most genuine human being I know. A kind person, an amazing talent. Wow. And It's an honor to call him my friend. Thank you very much. And no, you're not getting the video.
Thank
Thank you very much, Damien.
I was just gonna say, Damien, you're gonna give him a big ego.
No, it's yours.
There's gonna be no dealing
Really?
with him now.
Really? Are you kidding? Anyway, just wait. Just wait.
Wait for
Everything I've done is for you. You know that. Everything. And the kids, everything.
I
So,
know.
the ego, the fedora thing, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just Ted. I just Ted. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These drinks are pretty good. I know.
Yeah, not bad.
Where are we at right now? We're 30 minutes, so about 15 minutes, they should be hitting pretty hard. I'll have another one. Thank you. Happy birthday to me. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure this is your limit.
Thanks,
you
girl.
told me you don't want to be.
I don't want to be hungover my birthday,
tomorrow.
yes. So make that one a good one. That'll be the it for the night.
Okay.
So one of this drink, Pete, actually, we were at one of our friends' weddings right before the wedding. And
we had to travel for the wedding
Yeah.
downstate, and so we went down early. And Pete took us to a bar first because
right in Lansing, and I would always have Jameson anyway, and he ordered a Jameson and ginger. I'm like, what's that? I'm thinking it's I didn't know it was Verner's, and then he's like, well, it's Verner's. I'm like, you're kidding? That sounds amazing. And that wasn't that long ago. That was only like 5 years ago.
I was gonna say it's been like 4 years.
We moved up here.
3 or 4 years.
We moved up here, and then the
We've
wedding
been
happened.
here 5 years.
So yeah, that was really
Well, that was it. The first summer that
Yeah.
Tater came up to see us.
Yeah. We got nicknames for everybody. Taters. Tater. I don't know why we call him Tater, but
He's had a nickname forever.
yeah. So
so he must. I think he came up and saw us the first year that we were here.
Yeah.
So then maybe it was the second year. So maybe it has been 4 years.
Maybe it is. That's really good though. And it's kind of got like a vanilla.
Yeah, the
taste
vanilla
to
I
it,
understand,
right?
Definitely.
So when you mix them, they're even parts, they've got a little bit of coconut, but more vanilla in this one. So, but I like cutting it with ice too because it's a little bit better with ice. And what's everybody drinking tonight?
We know Carl's drinking rum.
Yeah. Anybody else? Damien, you drinking tonight? I don't know. Donna, what are you drinking? Jenny, what are you drinking? More important,
I
what are you smoking, Jenny?
was gonna say Jenny's probably not drinking.
No. No, give them a minute. We'll talk amongst ourselves.
Amongst ourselves.
You should have wore one of my shirts instead of one of your shirts. You should have had one of the Hawaiian shirts. That one that just everybody complains about. The orange one that's like really bam,
I have one almost just like it.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Maybe we should wear those next week.
No,
Match.
wait till your birthday. Just wait.
Oh, fuck.
We're going to bleep that out.
I didn't say anything.
You said F-U-C-K right there.
I don't know what
right
you were
there.
talking
Whatever.
about.
Quit tap dancing. I never did it.
I never had tap dance lessons, so I have no idea how to tap dance.
Smoking some killer moon rocks is what Jenny said. I don't know what moon rocks are. Are they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those good at work? Or
I don't know. I've seen pictures of them. That's about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were actually talking about moon rocks because they actually look like
moon
rocks.
Okay, well.
They actually look like rocks.
Got it.
Yeah. One of my bosses was showing us pictures. So Wednesday was 420. So we had a big picnic on 420.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for a lot of you guys because it's not legalized in your state. It might be in Illinois, but Michigan, it's not. And it's not like a free-for-all party.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's a major multi-billion dollar
it was a cookout type party. It wasn't like a smoke out type party.
A potluck. So I mean,
well, we did all kind of bring stuff to chip in. But.
Yeah, but anyway, but that's neither here nor there. But Dan, beer as usual. Yeah.
What do you mean beer as usual? You drink all kinds of stuff, Dan.
He likes beer though.
Yeah, but he drinks all kinds of stuff.
Dan, that one thing will be out in the mail on Monday. So just to let you guys, so you know, Dan, I'll get you the tracking number once
what
that goes
Donna
through.
Say?
Believe it or not, ice water. Oh, right now. Really? That's cool.
Wow, Donna.
That's all right. Get a piece. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Carl water.
Damien says I have work to do.
I know. So what do we got going tomorrow? I've got to go through a bunch of comics tonight, and I can't wait because I get to pick out whatever I want.
So
Awesome.
Aaron, our son Aaron and his fiance Kirsten are going to be up.
Yeah, that should be a blast. I'm looking forward to seeing them.
I was going to invite a few people over, a few local people over to have a bonfire, but
It's raining.
all
It's
week
gonna
now
rain.
it's been predicting rain
Yeah.
for Saturday, so
It's
I
still a little
think we're
cold.
just going to have a. It's not that bad.
Got
We've had up
41.
to 60-degree days.
Yeah. I mean,
64,
but
something
yeah,
like that, but
I guess.
it's mostly been in the 50s. But with that breeze coming off the lake, it feels
Yeah,
a
it
little
does.
bit
It cuts.
more
It does.
chilly.
Yeah.
Um,
It was busy today, though. I mean, with the delivery of the appliances, it's a major thing. This is the first time the house is really. They had to take the doors off the hinges. I mean, to get the things in, and
yeah,
I'm
Ted
not
had
complaining. I'm not complaining.
well, you had a little bit of a stressful day because Calypso was not feeling good
Yeah,
this
she wasn't
morning
feeling good this
either.
morning either. So she's doing better
So,
now. But
yeah.
After I finished the crack and I started on the bourbon. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, but you got to hydrate too. I mean, water is very important.
Yeah.
But
I'm with Donna.
But the appliances, though, it sounds funny, but it's the creature comforts. I mean, it's awesome for that. It's just one of those.
Well, we got tired of cleaning up the water.
Yeah, the water from
from the refrigerator.
We had that thing for almost 20 years, and it
was used when we got it.
Yeah.
So
it was great. We took it to three different places. Yeah, since we moved.
1, 2, 3,
4 different places.
4. We've had it at 4 different houses.
So yeah,
went out
on a truck today. But boy, it was a good.
It was a good refrigerator.
Yeah. So now we got one. It looks like a DeLorean, but thing's awesome. But
we wound up getting, those big fancy ones that everybody gets, the bottom drawer ones. We were thinking about that, but for the size of our kitchen where it's going and everything, we just thought that was just a little bit too much. So we wound up getting a side-by-side one so that the doors are actually smaller. They open out less intrusively, and there's lots of room in that freezer, which I'm really excited about because I've never had more than, that upper box freezer, and you can't fit a whole lot in there.
No.
So
I'm a little concerned about that.
Nice.
I'm like, all I'm thinking is like,
I'm not chopping up.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. That's, man. After the Diesel D cigar, Carl, I think I'll light up a Diesel Wicked. Oh, and a Gran Habano. You are really pushing it, Carl. We've got to start talking about what we're going to be doing with the cigar shows this year too. May's coming up, so we need to kind of sit down and go through all that. But we will.
No, eventually. The fridge does not get internet, Damien.
No, I opted not to get the Wi-Fi fridge. I'm like, there's certain.
I didn't realize they had Wi-Fi fridges. Oh well, yeah, I guess I did because I know that they've got the ones that'll tell you like what's in the refrigerator,
right, and what you're running low on, and
so
everything else.
So that's got to be a Wi-Fi.
And I don't know. After everything was going on last week, we haven't had any problems tonight with the Wi-Fi, have we?
Nope.
So because we straightened it all out with the new modem and everything else, but boy, what a pain in the butt that was. I'm thinking I don't want to have another issue with the refrigerator being on Wi-Fi. We've already got enough things at the house that are on Wi-Fi that are giving us problems.
Yeah, sorry about last week, guys.
Yeah, really sorry about that.
We thought it was the weather, and it turned out not being the weather.
The modem blew up, and they're coming out Monday to fix the wire too. So I don't know.
Well, we don't know if there's still an issue, but the TV kind of goes out sometimes. Actually, it's more so YouTube.
Yeah, it is, and I think because I'm on YouTube constantly on the TV. Netflix doesn't have a problem, right?
No.
Because if you had a problem with Mark Harmon.
If my NCIS wasn't coming in, somebody was going to know about it.
Heads are going to roll.
That's right.
No tap dancing is going to save that.
Is that Jenny again?
She's got to run.
Got to run. Thanks, honey. You have a great weekend, too.
Good seeing you, Jenny. Thanks for stopping in, too. Appreciate it.
Oh, Carl says even the picture's better tonight. Can you close that box?
Yep. Yeah, the picture should be.
Says, you can order Instacart groceries from your fridge door while cooking.
I know, right?
Looking at it.
And that's awesome, but I wanted.
It is cool, but
it's high tech enough. That's it.
I'm kind of cheap too. I'm not spending that kind of money on a fridge.
I told everybody on what we're doing for the deep well too. The deep well is.
We got a lot of money going out right now.
Yeah, it's crazy, and but the crushed ice machine and everything else. I was telling them on TED Talks, it's a blessing because in the city it's no big deal. Here it's like a major thing,
right. But we have to wait until the well gets put in,
right?
before we can hook up the ice maker and
Right.
everything.
Because we're going to have a reverse osmosis stuff and all that.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't need to know all that stuff. But
right now the water is not good.
yeah, you don't want
We
it.
don't want to run it into the fridge. That would be
right. So, but welcome to the Davies household.
always something exciting.
But it is exciting. Things are. We've got a lot of great things happening. So,
Hi, Jen Ranta.
Jen Ranta, how are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Kids are good and everybody's healthy.
Those babies are growing up too fast. You have to come up this summer and see us.
Say hi to Matt for us. But I'll tell you what, 51 years. I'm pretty blessed.
You look pretty good.
Yeah, that's because of
One
you.
of the guys at work, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave says, I can't believe he's 50. He looks great.
Thanks.
Well,
He didn't see me naked.
we're not going there.
No? Okay.
No.
Yeah?
So anyway.
I look 50 naked. So everybody knows. 50 what? I don't know. 50 what?
All right. That's enough.
Okay. Trying to embarrass you at work?
Yeah.
Good. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but no.
MJ says, hi, twins, Auntie Chris and Uncle Ted. Oh, hi, MJ.
What's up, MJ? How are you? So yeah, there's nothing to complain about. 51 years, great. His birthday. Every day's a birthday with you, though.
We'll have fun tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whether or not we have a bonfire.
That's great.
I'm thinking if it's raining tomorrow, that just gives us an excuse to stay inside and
go through comics.
Clean.
Can't wait. Got a bunch of comics we got to go through.
Yeah, we got to clean up after those delivery guys.
Well, they did a good job, though. They
did.
It was just just the time of year and everything.
It's just a little bit.
When you have sand and everything else, you can't get around it here. It's just, and I'm glad that the floors weren't done yet because
we're slowly getting to where we want to be, but we brought a bunch of dirt in last year and it hasn't been seeded yet.
It hasn't, yeah.
It's like because I'm a little bit of a hippie and it's not going to get seeded.
Well, it's got to naturally. Well, I mean, there's certain.
I told you I'm going to bring some plants in.
Yeah.
They're a really low. They're actually little tiny succulents.
They help for erosion here and everything.
That are perennial here.
Yeah. And
I'm going to put them in the yard and just let them kind of take over.
Unless I have to.
And then
take
he
care
won't
of it.
have
I don't
to
mow and all that.
So we'll just rake up the leaves and stuff in the fall.
And some other stuff too.
I told MJ how you made him a blanket, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
He started grabbing a blanket. He was bringing the see what was one. Aww, that's so sweet.
Good stuff. Some say Ted's well preserved.
Pickled. I love it.
Pickled
Ted.
That's there's another one. Got corporate Ted, pickled Ted, grandma Ted, whatever. I mean, it's right. Whatever. I'm getting pickled, and this is my third one, so I'm feeling pretty pickled. Yeah. So I mean, no, 51 years with you is. 51 years. We've been together 23 years.
Well, 21 years married.
Yeah, 23 years happily
together.
Right.
23 years happily.
Yeah.
We've only been married for 21. I said.
I know, but we've been together 23.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, Christine was my waitress.
Oh, gosh.
And she, truth be known, she waited outside the bathroom for me to get my number. How's that about tap dancing again? What were we saying?
There was a hallway that the bathrooms were down, and outside the hallway was the hostess stand, and I was standing by the hostess stand.
But you were the waitress at the table that wasn't anywhere near the hostess stand. It was like way at the other table, like way over.
Your table wasn't actually in my section because you came in after lunch.
You're not helping that argument right now.
You came in after lunch when I had the whole floor.
Right.
I was the only one working.
Right.
And it was just you and a bunch of old ladies having a birthday party.
Yeah, I wasn't with the old ladies.
Wow. And when you stayed so long,
because you were
that
awesome.
The other waitresses came in for the dinner, and the floor got split up, and you got somebody else got the section you were sitting in.
Yeah.
So I was still waiting on you, but I had a different section. But my section wasn't very big, and
then why were you waiting outside the bathroom for me then?
Because I knew you weren't leaving without my phone number. Was I wrong? Was I wrong? Was I wrong?
No.
All right.
You called me though.
I know. Actually, he did a switcheroo. He wouldn't take my phone number. He told me that he was going to give me his phone number and that if I called him, then he would know I really wanted to talk to him and he would get my number then.
Good marketing, huh?
And that was the day before Thanksgiving. And the next day, on Thanksgiving Day, he came over and met half of my family. And I haven't
John
been able to get rid of him.
Silvestri chimes in. Great
Just now.
pickup story, yeah. How's it going, John?
I'll pick up the story.
You guys stay tuned to stay tuned to Ted Davies Artistry this week. I'm going to make John and I are going to have an announcement next week. So speaking of which, we're not going to be doing any live shows next week. I'm taking the week off. I've got a few things we've got to wrap up with the internet and make sure everything's good with that. But there will be an announcement. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Joe Bachman. But yeah, so that's, like I said, 51 years. And if I do look good, it's only because I'm by you. So that's the main.
That's sweet.
Well, it's the truth. I would a few years ago when I got sick, you made it made sure I ate well and got my stuff under control, whether it was high blood pressure or whatever it was, cholesterol and everything else. And a lot of it deals with alcohol, but a lot of it deals with good food, actually. So a lot of it deals with food.
Well, we're probably going to be buckling down just a little bit more.
Right, and that's another segue too. We're going to be probably doing Drinkin with the Davies. It's coming up now into May. We're going to be tapering off.
We are going to start doing once a month.
Once a month because it's But
we'll let you know ahead of time when that actually kicks in.
Right, and we've got the market that's coming up with
and
with
that's
Chris's
why
business, and I've got a lot of shows I'm doing this year, so we're going to be having to,
But I'm the one that gets most of the information for this show together. And
right.
Since,
well, this is your gig. Everybody
since I
knows
have
it's your gig.
the market, it gets a little bit crazy in the summer. So
yeah, but if you aren't you're coming up to Tawas, definitely see us at the market on Saturdays because it's a lot of fun.
Farmers Market starts in a few weeks.
And
I don't know the exact date in May, but runs
15th?
from 8 a.m. until
1
p.m. at the. What's the name of that park? I want to say Shoreline all the time, but that's not the right one.
Right. It is.
No, it's not.
Isn't it? No. It's one of the parks in Tawas. We'll let you guys know. I forget now, too. I can't think now. Gateway Park.
Gateway Park.
Gateway Park. So.
Yep. It's the one right by the river.
Yep. Down by the river.
And
it's a big one down by the river.
And we have the market under the gazebo.
Yeah, it's great. It's right on the bay. It's beautiful.
Not gazebo. What's that thing called? Pavilion.
But it's a beautiful setup, and
it is, and it's actually a pretty big market. So, in May and in October, we'll be under the pavilion probably, but most of the rest of the year we'll be outside the pavilion because the pavilion's full.
Yep.
And
it's kind of nice being because we have our own canopy. And
we have a canopy that matches my Jeep and everything, so that people can see me.
Right.
And know where to find us real easily.
I know that Damien and his wife are coming up, so they'll be able to see it firsthand. So we won't be able to schedule a few other people too, but we'll see. What does he say?
I can't read it.
Geez, I'm getting cavities here. Okay, I don't know what that means. Oh, because this is how sweet we are. Got it. What else we got? It's about 45 minutes in.
Yeah, I think we're
about there. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for stopping in, celebrating a little bit of the early birthday celebrations. Anything else you want to add?
Happy birthday!
Thank you very much. I'm going to get my tap dance shoes on. Thanks, hon.
That'd be great.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Maybe we will do that. So, appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, guys, for stopping in.
Everybody have a great week. We'll see you next Friday.
Yep. Celebrate responsibly. Be safe. And look for the announcement this week coming up. We'll see what's coming up. So we will talk to you guys soon and have a great evening and be safe. Do something good for somebody. Thanks.